What we do here is go back.
What's going on, everyone? Thank you for tuning in to my channel and listening to what I have to say. You may not care, but thank you anyway. So this kid that I know shared his testimonial with me a very long time ago, where he asked 3 questions: who are you, where are you going, and what are you doing? This is like the focus of his whole coming out story, or his whole turning to Christ story, because he's Christian. So he said to the audience, this is questions that you should all be asking yourself as you leave this place, whatever. So I was like, I remember answering him, but I don't remember what I said, and now that I don't have my old phone, I can't even go back and look. So I figured I'd answer now, something to share with him, maybe get him to come check out my channel and some of the things that I have, spark conversation again, because we haven't talked in a while. But to answer his first question, who are you? Well, I consider myself the whole of the universe, acting from a point that I call here and now. I know that I have a name and I have a birth date and all that we attach for, like, out of our conventional method of keeping track of things and trying to organize life. I get it. They're used for names and things like that, but I don't actually consider that to be me, so I'm not going to strictly attach to, that is me, that's who I am, because that is, to me, a very ignorant position to hold in regards to who you are. Not saying that that's what his position was, but that's what I consider of people who think of it in that way. Or of, yes, that's what I consider of the thought process if it's thought of in that way. He considers himself a child of God. That's a weird thing, dude. So I am the whole of the universe acting as me from the point that I call here and now. Where are you going? I don't really, in my head, this question doesn't really make sense because there's nowhere to go. In his head, he's going to be with his father when he passes away. I don't consider anything and to be going anywhere when I pass. When I pass from this world, I'm not going anywhere because there's nowhere to go. The me that I believe that I am and associate and refer to when I'm talking, that me will go away. It will disappear, it will no longer be. But what's behind that has always been and will continue to be. I just may not recognize it in this form. What are you doing? Well, what do you mean? I know what the conventional idea of who you are is doing. I know what I'm doing in that sense, but other than that, it's living. He attached a sense of not having he was going through a state of mind where he didn't have meaning. He didn't think life had meaning, so he didn't know what he was doing. But I don't feel that life has meaning to it. I feel we give meaning to it, we apply meaning to it, but I don't think life has meaning itself. So again, this is another question that I say doesn't exactly make sense, but I can answer it from a standpoint of believing that I am someone that's in this world and has given meaning to life. I don't think I understand the idea behind the we're not here for no reason, we all have a purpose. I get it, but we give life that purpose. If you have to find your purpose, it's you finding your own purpose, and who's determining what that purpose is? It's you. So you are deciding that you need to find a purpose that you're going to give to yourself. Others claim that God gives it to them. Well, to me, I haven't seen or heard a good enough explanation to this, to how that works. I haven't heard a good enough explanation as to how that's going to work. It's like, oh, they popped an idea out of nowhere, but it came from God. How do you know that it came from God? It didn't just, like you said, pop out of nowhere. Well, that doesn't happen. I don't know. This is an argument I'm making up in my own head. But those are my answers. Who are you, the whole of the universe? Where are you going? Well, that's a nonsensical question in my opinion. So I'm not going to say I'm going anywhere, because there is nowhere to go but being here and now. Being in the present moment is the only place that you can be, no matter wherever you think you may be going to. Yet whenever you get to there, it will be here and now. In his defense, he was stating that he's speaking of leaving this world and going to be with his father, but that's belief in heaven. I don't believe in heaven. I don't believe in hell either. So, and what are you doing? Again, nonsensical type question. And what are you doing, again, to me, a semi-nonsensical question in my view, from my point of view, because I don't think that life has a meaning to say that you are doing anything. You can state what you, as your egoic self, are doing. That's completely fine. I'm cool with talking about things like that. But in the sense that I believe that he was referring to it, I don't think that there is anything to say, like, I'm doing this specifically besides living. And I don't consider that to be a non-positive thing of any type of sort. I consider that to be a pretty regular, standard position. You're living, okay, cool. Now if I ask, what are you doing in regards to living, then that may get into whether or not you're actually living what you think you're living. That's a little bit of a different story. That is, in a sense, what I am doing, where I'm trying to live now, but I'm spending most of my time living in places that don't exist while going through now in a completely unconnected way a lot of times. That's all. Just wanted to throw this out there. Shout out to Najee. I haven't talked to you in a bit, but I do look forward to having conversations with you again. Life got a little busy anyway on your end. You did get married. Congrats, Sam. So, thank you for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed. Any feedback, comments would be much appreciated. Subscribe if you're not already. Stay tuned. I promise I will be getting more content out a little bit more consistently. Have a good one.